milers are lined up for the first heat of 3. A fairly packed field here. This is definitely names that have been recognizable over the past year or two. Lance Frimmer, Matthew Ryan of Stout. Nice heat of milers here. Here we go, gun up. They're on their way. They'll cut in now from the outside and join the inside area. Looks like Stout. Lance Frimmer, we've mentioned him a lot from the UW Stout, a sophomore, running very well, a 31-second first lap. These are 200 meters. Now it's Spencer Schultz moving out. Lance will run number 2. And Matthew Ryan number 3. Stout in those top 3. And number 3 finished. It's still Spencer Schultz, Lance Frimmer, Matthew Ryan. Now half the race over, 4 laps of 8. Well, here we have Michael Maddock and Aiden Mathai moving up into the 3 and 4 position, pushing Matthew Ryan back to 5. See, they've got 150 meters to go. It's Spencer Schultz, Lance Frimmer, Michael Maddock, and Aiden Mathai coming down the final stretch. Lacrosse on the outside, but Spencer Schultz is going to hold on.
I believe Corey Fairchild is second. And then Matthew Ryan is third for Stout. Matthew Ryan from Stout coming around the bend. He's currently in third. Trying to get the Blue Devils on the board.
1, 2, 3, Stout!
Today is June 8th, 2024, and tomorrow I will be starting my build for my summer and fall training block. I'm going to start off running roughly 30 miles a week and then work up progressively 30, 40, 50. I'm going to try to get back up to 90 miles. From there, do 90s 2 weeks in a row and then 1 down week at around 70, and do that until I eventually finish the training block, whatever that may look like. Right now I'm looking at potentially doing our cross-country alumni, which is a 4-mile race, and then potentially a half marathon over in Boulder. It's called Boulderthon. Again, the big goal for this training block is to just keep the momentum and stay healthy. One thing that I want to do different with this training block is create a documentary from it. Kind of tell my story with running and how it's changing and how it changes after college, what makes me want to keep running, and explore my why. You know, it's not easy running after college when you have a full-time job. I work roughly 40 hours a week. When you are so invested in your time with doing that, it can be difficult to find the time to train at a level that you want to achieve goals that you still have. So it's not easy waking up to run before work and then also doubling after work. And I'm not saying what I'm doing here is anything special. People do this all the time. I'm not the first person to do this. I just want to take a chance on myself and really prove that I can be someone that I can build after college. And your story doesn't have to end when college ends. I believe that when I was in my final year of college, I didn't achieve half the things I thought I could and felt like I was capable of. So there's still a lot of untapped potential in my journey of running, and I would like to pursue that. One of the reasons why I want to make this documentary for my summer and fall training block is because that is the easiest training block to train and do something like this in. Summer running is easy running. It is so much easier to get up early. You can run wherever you want, almost any time. So I want to establish some goals for this training block, right? The number one is reducing my injuries. Additionally, I want to do some more stronger hill workouts. I live in Lone Tree, Colorado, and there are hills everywhere. It's almost impossible to not run a route without getting at least 50 feet of elevation gain per mile. So it's easy to get the hill training in. However, I'm not doing enough fast things on the hills. Easier recovery days. It's very easy for me to pick up the pace on my easy days and run way faster than I should, especially when you're running 90 miles a week. That you need your easy days easy, or else you're gonna get hurt like I did. Bringing back strides for my easy days. It's insane how much speed gets lost after competing in college, and you just don't tap into those gears anymore. The other thing is fueling and hydration. I am pretty bad with this, especially while running. As I want to look to maybe do some higher mileage races like the half, I need to start planning more for fuel intake and hydration throughout the day and during runs. And I think just drinking more water during the day, especially during the summer out here in Colorado. Another goal I have is just entertain the other hobbies as much as you can, and then just try to have fun with it. That's the most basic thing. If I'm not having fun with it, why am I doing it? So those are my goals for this training block. I didn't put any time goals or anything. I don't think that that's going to help me at this stage in my running career, especially being at altitude. Even after a year of acclimatization, the biggest thing is just you don't run as fast when you are at altitude still. Tomorrow we start the summer training block. I'm excited, I am nervous, and I will see you tomorrow. Everyone, I'm gonna go 6 miles, nice and easy, and hopefully everything feels good. I'm excited to go for a run. First one on the block. Hopefully this block is a good one. Here at my first run of the training block. Feeling pretty good. Lungs are definitely a little tired. Finished the 6 miles. Felt pretty good. Lungs are out of shape, but it was generally pretty good feeling. So I'm excited. Training block is officially started now. Good morning. It's day 2, 5:04 a.m. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I haven't woken up this early in a couple weeks. Time to go run 5 miles before work. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Just got back from work. My routine after work is put on my pajama clothes, which is just an old t-shirt and some shorts. Make dinner and also make my lunch for the next day's work. Tonight we're having some pasta. I'm making a bulk load of it just because I want to have some more for later in the week. For lunch, I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Never gets old running in the bluffs. Never. So for the last year now, I've been using a document to track my mileage, kind of a training log. It's largely based off of what I used in college, but it's kind of has my own little, I added things to it to make it more show the stats that I want during training. So this is what it looks like here, just a Google Doc. Nothing particular. We have the weeks here, kind of a lot going on. We start the week on Sunday, with our long run being on Sunday, and then a couple workouts during the week, and then some easy days sprinkled throughout. I have this whole document here where I have every single shoe that I have, kind of like a database of every shoe that I've ever worn, and then how many miles are on them. But right now I have it planned out through the alumni race, which you can see is in green here, the alumni 4 mile, which is during the week of August 25th. It's a little windy, kind of cold. I could have done a long sleeve today. Oh well, yeah, it's really blowing those sprinklers over there. Just after 5:15, running 6 miles. First mile on this route is always tough. Ran 6 miles. Average 6:14. Body's not ready for it completely yet. Finished out pretty good. I felt pretty strong at the end there, so. Hey y'all, we're going to Run Club, and there are some crazy storms brewing out there. Got raindrops on the window. We're gonna drive over to Run Club, and hopefully it doesn't storm on us, but we're gonna be running in the rain today. It's raining, it's pouring, we're gonna get struck by lightning. Goodbye. I'm running up the bluff during Run Club, because that's what we do. Oh yeah. Did you see that? The rain's picking up. Storm chasing. Yeah, storm's picking up. We're with Keenan here. He came to Thursday Run Club. It's amazing. Yeah, it's not looking good.
Beautiful. Rainbow ahead.
That's the spirit. Look, the blue sky's coming out. We're gonna have a rainbow soon.
I hope that's not the last thing.
Yeah.
Don't look to your left.
Yeah, don't look behind us. We're over there.
By the time we're back over there, it's gonna be gone.
We survived. Today we are headed to Washington Park for my Easy Saturday run, meeting up with Michaela Felton, former teammate, so that'll be fun. I haven't seen her yet when she was out here for her internship, so we get a nice run in and hopefully take some cool videos. Here, Stout collab. So wrapping up the week here, ran 42 miles. This morning I ran with Michaela Felton, which was really fun. It was nice to see her again and kind of catch up after the spring semester wrapped up here. This week felt pretty good. Did a few moderate runs just to kind of get the legs moving. Did some form and strides, which I haven't done in a while. Right now the heat's definitely an impact. The high pollen is definitely an impact. I'm enjoying June so far, and so far it's just been a good training block. Take a look, take a look. Ready? Ready? Right in it. Week 3. I'm getting tired. Need to take easy days easy again. Starting tomorrow. My body feels pretty gassed today. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm really unmotivated today. Hey everyone, Saturday, June 29th, end of the 3rd week of training. We're gonna go for a nice 6-mile run. I'm gonna give my update on the week. This week I hit 52 miles. Was a good week. I felt pretty good. Workouts are still kind of tough on the hills. It's only the end of June and we're racing at the end of August. So we got like a good 8-9 weeks yet until I need to be in a kind of a racing state. Just increasing 10 miles a week, so 52 and 62 next week. Long run today. Gonna try to go for 13 miles, kind of cloudy. Put the sunglasses on anyway. Time for one of the hardest hills on the route. Just got back from my long run. I went way too fast. Tried to keep it slow. I was feeling kind of bad with my lungs and the air quality and the high pollen levels, but then there was a big downhill stretch in the middle and I got into a nice quick rhythm that felt easy, and then it's just so hard to slow down after that. I'll feel well, get some recovery in, and then be ready for the upcoming week here. I pushed myself a little hard this morning. Did a moderate run, or wanted to go like 6-minute pace. I did end up doing that. The hills and the humidity got to me. I'm not in shape yet, and oh my god, it's like the last couple miles were like OT or stronger. Heart rate was getting pretty high, like 170s, 180s even towards the end. Completely out of breath at the end there. Keep clicking off miles, and eventually the base will help make that feel easier, hopefully. But oh my god. Yeah, right now I'm just laying on the floor, as you can tell. Working from home today. Spencer shows up today, which is going to be fun. We're going to double later. Hopefully he wants to go with me.
Yeah, same.
We're here with the boys. We got E-Man here. Putting him through the ringer.
Fellas, it's no joke.
Blouse, baby.
Thanks for the support. I can still run, guys. Just barely.
With E-Man.
No joke out here, guys. That was one of the easiest hills I've ever done, I think. Shit though.
I'd have to agree. I don't think we've ever ran any hill that's been easier.
Okay. Do a lot better today.
I know.
Got more runners.
We out here in MacArthur Ranch.
Boyd's house has actually got donated to me, so I'm moving out here. Sir. Police. Max Foy Ranch.
Yeah, he has to have a ranch.
He does.
Yay, mountains!
Spencer and I hiking Mount Shavano. What's the other one called? Tabaguache. We're gonna try to do both. We just started. It's like 5:30 in the morning. We woke up at 4:30.
Oh, dude, it's freezing.
It's the hardest part. Huh? Yeah.
We're out here.
Climbing Mount Shavano. 800 feet to go. Oh, that's so cold. We up to something. Why are we doing this? We up to something. Free 400. Doing the little shakeout in fair play.
I'm going sub 60 or dying trying.
And I'm gonna go sub 50.
400 PR incoming.
Come on, Spencer.
I'm feeling pretty good about that. We'll see if he beats it. He's through pretty quick through the 100 though. He's got some good strides going. Here he comes. 200 to go. Oh, he's getting long. Here he goes. He's going for it. He's driving the arms. He's coming. Home stretch. 10 meters. No! 61 for Matt Ryan. You know, if I was gonna lose my brief segment record to anybody, I'd want it to be a Matt Ryan. I'm all right with that. Matt Ryan, how are you feeling?
Not good. Lightheaded.
Matt Ryan PR at altitude for the 400.
Yeah. Sub 60 convert.
Like he said, slightly washed, but not super washed. All right, we have to go, otherwise we're gonna get kicked off. All right, gotta go. Good morning. On camera dude today, on the bike. Saturday morning, July 6th, 2024. Matt Ryan's greened out today. That we have cows. To quote the great Mitchell Pop, you guys want to party?
Moo.
Moo indeed. Rapidly approaching Matt Ryan right now. Zoom! Completed the last hill. How are we feeling?
Pretty good. Kind of out of breath, but hills are hard still. We out here going to, what is it called? Loch Lomond?
Loch Lomond, Mike.
Loch Lomond? I don't know.
Loch Lomond?
It's a really pretty lake near St. Mary's Glacier. Lots of people, rough road. Let's go. Almost there.
It opens up hard.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
It's gonna be ice cold.
You
Waterton Canyon.
You know, we're going off today.
Yep.
You have to.
Yeah.
Great value bags.
Well, it's like cooler because we're in a canyon.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Kind of cleaner. Let's see here. I'm gonna go look. Shoot! Let me see that shoot.
We need sheet.
Let me see that shoot.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy. It's just downhill.
I know, I'm telling you, man. It's easy.
Why is this so downhill? What is happening? We ran up this?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, man. Reflecting off the water like that. We out here.
We out here.
Waterton Canyon. 605.
Downhill.
605.
Downhill.
Oh, yeah. Finishing up the canyon.
We're in it now.
So, today is kind of a tough day. It's been 1 year since Lance passed away. Really thought about him a lot today. First day back after a nice vacation with Spencer. Yeah, just a lot to think about now that it's been a year. I can't believe it's been a whole year. It went by really fast and really slow at the same time. Just kind of with life too. With all the change that happened. Just gotta take advantage of every opportunity you can. That's one of the reasons why I'm still running at the level that I am for him. I really miss him. Yeah.
Yeah, we could all be.
We're all famous.
Yeah.
Everybody's on.
No lightning this time.
Reviewing him? Got the old Aurora Run Club. Good old Roost. Got a local legend here, Matt. Another local legend here, Jesse.
Local legend.
Everybody's a local legend here. Unmotivated. Extremely tired. This week sucks. Want to give an update on the last 2 weeks of training and what's been going on. So Spencer came out to visit me for a few days, I think 5 days total. We did a lot of hiking and running, did a 14er, and got in about 60 miles that week. This past week I ran 72, picking it up still by like about 10 miles a week. So this upcoming week will be like 80, and then the following week will be 90, which will be my max. Had some bad news this week. My mom got into an injury back home, so now my parents are unable to come out and visit. So I originally had 2 days off of work for that. We were gonna go do a bunch of stuff in the mountains and go visit like the sand dunes. That's gonna be not happening anymore. So things are changing this week around. I'll get more running in, but won't get to do any of the mountain stuff. Might still plan to do something that weekend since it's a 3-day weekend, but it is what it is, I guess.
We may even get past some people going that way, in which case we'll have to go around. Anyway, we'll just keep our safe.
Today we're trying something new. I got a hydration waist pack. I know what you're thinking. It's probably like, really? You're gonna wear that for your long run? And yeah, I am. I also have one of these to take during the run. I needed to start bringing water on runs, and there's really no drinking fountains, so what I'm gonna do is just do that on my long runs, at least in the summer. So far this waist thing sucks. I had to stop once already to fix it. It's just bouncing all around, riding up my waist. Hopefully it gets better, because this is not a go-to thing otherwise. I'm trying not to go too fast today. Right now, 6:35, about 2.5 in. I don't want to bonk as hard as last week, even though I didn't really slow down too much. Felt really bad. So it's also my first 18er in a while. The sun came out a little bit. On the east-west trail now, linking up to Cherry Creek. We back. Cherry Creek Trail. Gonna turn off on the C470 trail and loop back to Lone Tree. The waste water thing is feeling a little better, but it's crushing my gut, so I kind of have to pee. Trees. Good old C470, baby. Got down the gel, almost a full bottle of water. Took a sec, just because it's mainly running uphill. This reminds me of the 3M trail. Paved trail right next to a big highway. Classic 3M, right? Meridian. Meridian. Just about at 15. Everything feels fine except my legs. They are tightening up. I think it might be the shoes. Shoes are getting kind of old. Meridian. Almost done. About to hit 16. Meridian. Woo. Sketchy, sketchy. Finished the run just over hour 55. Little bit of thoughts on the hydration pack. It was really tight around my waist, which kept having to adjust it the whole run. The water was nice. It was hard to kind of down. I was out of breath, so it was hard to drink it, but I got through like one of the water bottles and then my nutrition, which is what was my goal. Yeah, first 18 miler since April. The route was really pretty, really nice big loop, 17.5 miles, like on the dot. So I just added on a half mile at the end to get 18. But yeah, good start to the week. Going to like a soccer football turf to do some repeats. Hopefully I feel better when I get there, because right now I feel pretty tired. We made it to the field. Unfortunately, they don't let you turn the lights on as far as I can see. Headlamp until it gets a little brighter. We got first light in the sky over there. I feel a lot better than I did a few minutes ago, but left calf is definitely kinda sore and tight. It might cause an issue. We'll just play it by ear, do the first one, and then go from there. Bad news. Calf really flared up on that one, so I'm calling it already after I went 2. Failed workout, failed run. The dreaded walk home from 2.5 miles out. Calf was a little tight on the warm-up. I thought it was just going to be a little sore, and then did 1 rep, felt fine, looked the same, and right at the end of the second one, it just like even more, knotted up even more, and it was like limp run. It didn't feel too bad, so I was like, well, let's keep the soft surface, do some really light moderate, get some miles in, and then head back. And got to like another mile, and then it just like knotted up even more, and it was like stop running. So then I was like, all right, let's try to run really slow on the way back. Made it about half a mile, not even, before I'm like, I just need to walk, and it's limp walk now. I'm gonna try to jog on a little bit here, just because it's gonna take me forever to walk back otherwise. This hurts. Made it back with the limp run. Good morning. Matthew is very tired today. Saturday, I slept in. It's 7:12 a.m. I'm gonna try running again today. Definitely could have gone more, but I decided it's just not worth it, so I kept it to 4. I did cross train in the morning for an hour, so I got my minutes in, but I want to try to run 8 today. More importantly, today we are trying out the new Nova Blast 4. I really like this colorway. Forest fires are gone. Beautiful morning. You can see the mountains today. Beautiful morning. So this morning I ended up running 8 miles. It felt a lot better than I thought it would, especially in the first half. This is just what happens, just highs and lows of running. It's unfortunate that it had to happen at the first 90-mile week of the build. I guess better now than in a month when I'm about to start racing. Tomorrow I am going to Chatfield to run with Matt from Runner's Roost, a run club. I don't get to run with people very often on long runs, so I'm excited for that. There's a nice sunrise reflection there. We out here at Chatfield with Matt.
Trying to hold on.
Non-sponsored run club, long run extravaganza. Nice
I bet it'd be fun to work over there.
Dude, it'd be so much fun to work over there. I haven't ran since Sunday. I really just wanted the calf to rest. We're gonna try running and then probably hop back on the bike for a little bit, just in case. Need to try to run today, so I'm bringing the GoPro because Colorado's kind of on fire right now. A lot of people are getting evacuated, and I've never experienced a wildfire like this before, so a new thing for me. Just over 2 miles. I went to the top of the hill on Wildcat Trail just to see if I could see any of the fires. Cannot. Turned around early. Gonna hop on the bike. Try to make it to run club later. Can see the fire. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh my God. Thought I could do my weekly recap from the car. I'm out shopping right now. I had the sports chiropractor that I got like a free referral So I went to that appointment and kind of had them work on my calf a little bit. So my calf feels a ton better today. It's definitely still sore, not 100%, but I'm hoping that that is sorted out. I am planning to do a long run tomorrow. I did hit 42 on the week with about 2.5 hours of cross training still. So just about 70 miles a week, a little under volume wise technically, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ramp back up to 90 miles here, at least volume wise. So big thing this week is this is the start of like chapter 2 of the training block, where now I've done my build, so I'm up at where I want to be. So now I just got to stay up there and consistently hit those weeks. It's hot out, it's getting dark in the morning again, and I'm tired. And right now the what is it called, repagachi, whatever, heats of the 1500 are happening right now, and Ali Hore's up. So I'm gonna go watch this real quick before I drive down to Castle Rock. Good morning. We drove over to the Mary Carter Greenway Trail over near Littleton. Coming up on the SpaceX booster. It's exciting. First time I've seen one in person. About 2.5 to go. Tired. Just finished 18 miles. Went way faster than I thought I would. Average 6:04. The route was flat, slightly downhill on the way out and slightly uphill on the way back. And it got way hotter on the way back. I almost went through all my water, ate my energy gel at mile 9. It was just a grind on the way back. Huge confidence boost. Time to recover. This is a really nice spot. I'm in Chatfield, and there's like these picnic areas, shaded, so my car is in the shade. It's kind of a hidden parking lot. There's not many people here. It's right next to the C470 trail and the Mary Carter Greenway Trail, which is the one I ran on. Kind of a hidden gem back here. Still need the park pass to come in, of course, but yeah, this is definitely like a good spot to meet up to run. A solid day. Long day today. Still the only day I can really do my double. So it's a little after 6 p.m. Just got back from work. Haven't eaten anything yet. Gonna go for a nice easy 4-mile run and then make myself some dinner, make myself lunch for tomorrow, and go straight to bed. A rare sight. It's raining. Hopefully it puts out all the fires. There was a big flash of lightning behind me right when I started. Hopefully no more. Woo! Rain's picking up. Just ran 4. The lightning stopped at least, but the rain's still coming down. It's the 7th of August today. I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 7:30 tonight because I am just burned out. My body is just was so tired this morning. I was just like, oh my god, I just need to be done. Well, I survived the workout. This time I didn't wear the Zoom Fly. I figured let's play it safe and just wear Nova Blast. 3-mile warm-up, abbreviated form and strides, 4x hard at like race pace, race effort, and then 4x400 at fast, just whatever I could go, and then about 3-mile cooldown, which was all uphill. It was really humid out this morning. 88%, which is really high for Colorado. Had about 310 on the Ks and about 73, 72 on the 4s. So I was on grass, sharp turns, and yeah, it was a good day. Got a small group today at Run Club. Just me, Isaac, and Lucian out in the bluffs. It's a rainy...
Dodging lightning.
Yep, we're dodging lightning again.
Breaking its ankles.
Yeah, yeah, we're like, oh, dunking on him. And yeah, no Keenan, which is sad. In the clouds, we are still alive. Wedding. Driving through a lot of rain. The new rental car is handling it well, so almost there, about 3 minutes out. Kind of lost my voice a little bit here. Was at Ethan's wedding last night. Very fun. Really good to see everybody again. This morning, I am doing the Lance Frimmer Memorial 8K run. Got my bib on and everything. The fellas are doing a 14er this morning, which I did not want to do. So I'm gonna try to run here at about race time. I'm running virtually. I'm not gonna go all out, but I am probably gonna put in an effort for the 8K still. It's just gonna be a normal route that I normally do, but 5 of the 8 miles is gonna be quicker. About ready to start the race here. This is my start. Little downhill into a nice big uphill. It's kind of a hilly course, but all the routes here are hilly, so what's new, I guess. I don't know, I'll try to break 30, I guess. I don't really know. It's a beautiful day though. Sun's out after all the foggy, rainy. It's kind of humid still, but yeah, we'll get after it a bit. I'm gonna start in like 3 minutes here when it's 9 o'clock, which is 10 a.m. Central Time, which is when the race is starting. So start at the same time as everyone, and yeah, we'll honor Lance today. Just finished. Did 5 miles instead of 4.97. It's like the same thing. Went a little faster than I wanted to. If you can see that, it says 27:15. Whoops, high 26 average. Pretty hilly, very honest. This one's for Lance. Live like Lance, baby. Live like Lance. A video here a million times, so it like never gets old.
He's a paid actor, it's not paid enough.
Paid actor. It really isn't paid enough. Although it's maintained really well.
Yeah.
We got me and Matt here. Running with the boys. Oh yeah. Oh, funny.
Yo, watch the marathon. Americans did good.
Back with Max.
Finishing up, we're at 19.2, goal is 20, so
We're gonna hit it pretty easily here. Just over 2 hours. Feeling great. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, August 16th. We're just over two weeks out from alumni. Drove over to a track. I'm gonna do some repeats at race pace. It's gonna be quick. Hopefully I can handle it. I haven't done speed like that in forever. I'm hoping to do at least 4 by mile with a lot of recovery in between. We'll see how I'm feeling, but yeah, it's a mile warm up to get to the track. I couldn't park at the high school because school's in session already out here. Getting the warm up in. A little, about 1.25 in, doing 2 miles, and we'll get after it. overall solid day. Got 5 by mile at, what was it, like 4:46, 4:54, 5 minutes, 4:56, 4:56. Third one, I made a conscious effort to try to go 5-minute pace. That's why it was a little slower. I felt pretty good at the end and kind of kicked it in, so I negative split that one to hit 5. We are at Rampart Range riding area. Ran here one other time last year. A little bit nicer weather this time. Still kind of cloudy, but hopefully I can see some better views through the trees. Hopefully I don't run into too many cars. Just a nice gradual uphill and then a nice gradual downhill. Kind of more than gradual. It's gonna be tough. Let's go. Made it through the worst hill. Got a little downhill right now. Out of breath. Man, forgot how hard this route is already. Way back should be good. But the way out, oh my gosh, brutal. Just over 5 miles in, doing well. 4 cars just passed me. Huge cloud of dust. Let's turn around. I am lactic AF. To go. That was one of the hardest long runs of the training block for sure. Probably can't tell, but pretty dusty. Might have dirt on my face even. Got some dirt on my arm. The way back, so many cars were coming into the road though. It's just kicking up so much dust and I'm just inhaling it. I lifted up the shirt a couple times as like a mask to not breathe in the dirt as much, but I can taste the dirt in my teeth and everything. But solid long run. About 6:40 pace on the way up, which is really fast for here, and then 51:43 on the way down for 9. So it's easy to cruise on the way back here. It's mainly downhill. I was clicking off like 550s, 540s, couple 520s in there even. Yeah, it was a great morning. Take a look at this. This is what I'm missing out. It's Friday morning, and it's a working Friday morning, so you know what that means. Time to go to the bluffs. Got some deer coming up. Looks like some babies, about 5 or 6. I just hopped the fence. Kowalski. Today is August 28th, it's a Wednesday. I'm in the middle of my down week leading into the alumni race this Saturday. I want to try to hit 5K in just under 15 minutes. Seems kind of crazy considering I haven't broken 15 since May of 2023. Granted, this race isn't something that holds much weight to it. It's our alumni meet. It's just more to see people and enjoy the, have a good time together. But this alumni race is kind of my true first test of fitness in this training block to see, okay, what can I do? In my mind, I'm basically training like a professional athlete. What I'm trying to achieve is like extremely unachievable, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. If I fail, I fail. Friday morning, I head out back to Wisconsin and we will go straight to Menominee, spend the night, and then Saturday morning's game time. Of course, I'm gonna try to go for the win again. In my mind, I can run 19:20 or faster for the 4 mile at sea level on that course. Yeah, I'm excited to go get after it this weekend and see what I can do. I have to watch out for Max Foray, of course. He's really fit right now. I still think I have an edge, but he's gonna be very close and we're probably gonna run together for the first little bit at least. It'd be cool if we ran like the same time, but I'm still going for it, baby. Sorry, Max. On the way to Menominee, let's go! Made it to Menominee, to Applebee's, eat a to-go order. I got some chicken Alfredo here, it's pre-meat dinner. Got the amazing view out here. Time to devour some food and then, I don't know, maybe watch some TV, maybe go for a little walk or somewhere, I don't know. Today is the morning of the race. Just went down and had some hotel breakfast, took a shower. I'm wearing the classic Stout cross country t-shirt. The race kit is over here. We got the alumni jersey with the classic headband. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. A little humid, but it's the Midwest, so it's gonna be humid, but I'm gonna head over there in probably about an hour or so. All right, so it's the day after alumni. Didn't bring my GoPro on enough things yesterday, unfortunately, so I have no footage. It was super hot and humid. It was way overestimated the pace for that kind of heat. Still walked away with the win, which I'm happy about. Slower than I wanted. Anyways, today I'm doing my long run and I'm really sore. It's like kind of windy and 62 degrees and not really humid at all, so it's too bad the 2 days didn't swap because this is perfect. Got my water pack on just because I'll probably get dehydrated. So beautiful morning in Wisconsin. I miss the trees. This is so beautiful. A little over 4 miles in, feeling smooth, keeping it around 6:30. This feels easy compared to altitude, so maybe kick it in the way back, we'll see. Just before turnaround here, almost at 9 miles. Just went past Sunset Park. Probably gonna eat my fruit snacks here. Cruising at 6-minute pace, slightly downhill, so we'll see if my legs can keep it up on the way back. Feeling good. Still running 6-minute pace. The Kettle Moraine boys will know this one. I'm on the never-ending left turn, heading back towards Wales. Where's the bridge, man? This trail brings back some good memories for sure. You're on video, Dad. Out here biking with Dad on my run on Labor Day. Oh, now we got a biker. First day of gloves, September 6th. Golden hour, morning edition. Beautiful morning. Taking way too many videos. So let's backtrack a little bit. Last weekend was alumni. Leading up to alumni, I felt pretty good. Had a lighter couple weeks leading into it. I had an 82-mile week and then a 70-mile week. It was extremely humid, very hot, and it just kept getting hotter as we were waiting around for the race to start. So by the time we went, it was way warmer than I was anticipating. So I took it out as fast as I wanted to. I was 4:46 about through the mile, 2:57 through the first K. A little quick, but you know, I was ready for it. I was trying to break 15 because I don't really have many opportunities to break 15 anymore through the 5K, that is. But it just wasn't the right day for it. It was way too humid. So after about the mile, I had to slow down. I realized like, hey, this pace is extremely unsustainable. I was probably running like 4:50, 4:55 for a little bit, and then kind of dropped down to like 5:05, somewhere in there. At the 2 mile, still quite a few people not too far behind me yet, so I was like, well, we'll see how the second half goes, because I was already feeling pretty down bad about how I was feeling at that point. But yeah, made it back. The 5K was like 15:21, 15:22, somewhere in there. So way off what I wanted. But at that point, it was just like, just make it to the finish line. And then I hit the grass, and rhythm falls apart every time that happens. But I tried to still keep a solid effort and use the downhills, the little slight downhills to my advantage. And the uphills, honestly, 'cause I'm so tough on the uphills now, just running on hills all the time out here in Colorado. Yeah, I walked away with 19:53. I was starting to think I wouldn't break 20 coming through that last mile. Still like 2 seconds off what I ran last year, which is pretty good. Wanted to run a lot faster. I know I can run a lot faster. It just wasn't the right day for it. But it was great to see everybody again. I couldn't stay very long, unfortunately, because I had to get going to my cousin's wedding. So it was kind of rough to say goodbye to everybody like right away after the cool down. Had other priorities. Alumni didn't win. We were struggling in the heat a little bit, but great showing from the Stout team, and I'm excited to see what they do this season. They had a great race. I'm in a good position leading into this half marathon at the end of the month. I'm still a little nervous to see how it's going to go and what I'm going to do. I kind of want to do a bigger workout next Friday, get some paces ready and work a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to go back up to 90 miles here for 2 more weeks and then do a 70. And then at the end of the 70, the new week is Sunday, and that's when I race. Drove down to Larkspur today, that's how you say it. I was recommended by a coworker to check this place out. He rides his bike around here occasionally. Lots of gravel, hilly roads. We're pretty high up here. I think close to 7,000 feet. It's only gonna get higher from here, it looks like. Kind of a cool area. I'm gonna do a 16-mile loop. Hopefully today goes well. I don't feel that great today, so we'll see. This is my view for a little bit here, staring straight at the sun until we make a right turn. Got about 550 pace right now. Slight downhill. Trying to work a little harder today. We're about probably 7,200 feet. So 1,000 higher than where I live. Feeling good. Brutal hill coming up. Got some woods coming back. Finally in some trees. Pikes Peak. It's looking glorious from here. I think I'd be pushing 8,000 feet. Probably can't tell, but the interstate is way over there. We're so high above it. You absolutely really climbed a lot on this run. Now you got a nice descent. Fruit stands. Running along the interstate now. Just finished 18 miles, like an hour 47, 5:56 average. Faster than I thought I'd go today, but I wanted to get a nice solid effort on the hills, and I did at 7,000 feet. So there's a big train going by. It's really loud. I almost added on that road right there. It's kind of hilly, so I decided not to. But I'm glad I didn't, because I would have had to be waiting for a train right now. It's pretty hard though, I'm tired. Beautiful route. Huge shout out to my coworker for recommending this area. It was a great place for a nice workout long run. Drank a lot of water, not all of it. Wasn't even that thirsty. Should drink more now though. But I took a gel, liquid gel at mile 9, and then ate some fruit snacks at like mile 12. And then just grind it to the end. So yeah, I have to come back here at some point, maybe in the winter. But yeah, it's called Greenland Open Space. Absolutely gorgeous place to run. So this is the inflection point in the training block where after September starts, it's really no longer summer anymore. The mornings get cold. I had to wear a long sleeve this morning. Thankfully, it's been pretty warm and mild, so I've been able to get away with t-shirts and shorts and for the most part, but it's completely dark on my run. I can see first light the last couple miles, but it's too dark to not have a headlamp still. Yeah, this is where the first long stretch of tough motivation is for the year. It's a long winter ahead. Planning a big workout this morning. I'll let you know how it goes. It went really well. I did modify it a little bit. I did, instead of 3 by 2 mile at half marathon pace, I did 2 by 3 mile. And then I was gonna do 2x1 mile to get some turnover at the end, and went a little too fast for that mile and kind of strained myself to keep it. So I was like, I just called it after one. It was good enough for the workout, and then I had a nice 2 mile cool down. Yeah, really solid day. I was averaged just under 520 pace for the 3 mile segments, and then like 454 on that last mile. And they were gradual downhill for like the first half mile, gradual up for the second mile, and then I just looped that. It was overall a great like marathon training, half marathon training, little loop to do. So another brick stacked. It's long run day. Really unmotivated this morning actually. Just wanted to sleep more. And now I'm going to go run 18 miles in the Bluffs. Hoping I feel better, usually I do, but man, I do not feel like running today. Final mile. It's a cold one this morning. This might be one of the warmest mornings in the future, unfortunately. I can't think of a better way to start the day than a sunrise run in the bluffs. pretty steep here, so I just want to get down. Today was my last harder day before the marathon or the half marathon this weekend. Did 10 miles, averaged 554 on the hills, about 525 feet of elevation gain. Felt fit today at least. Yeah, just an update. It's race week. Race on Sunday. And then we will keep training, maybe do a turkey trot, and then possibly colder boulder is my plan for the end of the year. Our sunrise, I mean.
Yeah. But it's still 90 degrees today.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be fall.
Yeah. Because like, eventually I'll have to come back up. I just like taking videos with my friends. Keenan came out with a run club on Thursday again, man.
I'm not at risk of dying by a lightning strike this time.
I mean, look at that view behind us though. Oh baby. I am going to the Hans Zimmer concert tonight. I'm pretty excited for it. The concert came first, the race came second. The race is mainly just a experience thing. It's not really trying to put too much pressure on myself for it. So this week was a light week, only doing like 70, 71. Trying to keep emotions low for this weekend, other than tonight, of course. So yeah, just we'll see how this weekend ends up turning out. Good morning. Woke up pretty tired. Not as tired as I thought I would, but the concert was amazing last night. Got back just around midnight, and then woke up at like just before 8. So I got about 7 hours of sleep, which isn't a lot, but it's enough. So I'm gonna go on my little pre-meet run right now, and then spend the whole day recovering before tomorrow. Pre-race meal. Hair's getting kind of long. What do we got? All right, so we got a nice salad here. We got some grapes and the classic spaghetti with some garlic bread and a glass of milk, some water. Half marathon morning. Woke up at 3:50, took a little shower. Now I'm eating some food before I head to Boulder. Pretty nervous. So I did a terrible job of recapping or shooting footage of the race. I had to stop at the store, get some cinnamon rolls. Big Mike, you know what I'm talking about there. Went to Target then and got some Joyride and then some body armor and Gatorade just to refuel here real quick before I eat lunch. Okay, so I got there right around, what was it, like 5:10? Pretty early. I wanted to make sure that I had enough time, get a parking spot, and just figure out what was going on. It was a little more cold than I thought it would be when I got there. So I kind of sat in the car because it was warm in the car, but I really had to go to the bathroom, really had to poop. I went and left the car and went out to the porta potties that they had out there. There were so many porta potties. Cool environment, to be honest. I've never experienced anything like that. I only wanted to do like a 10-minute warm-up, so I think it was like 30 minutes before, like around 6:30 maybe, I did a little jog, and it was just going to go 10 minutes just to get the legs warmed up and loose. Passed Connor Winter on my warm-up, which was kind of cool. I said good luck to him. He said good luck to me. One of the nicest guys, so that was cool. He runs for Tin Man Elite, if you don't know. But then it was pretty cool. I was able to start at the front of the starting line. The gun went off right at about 7 a.m., and everybody took off, and I'm like, oh geez, like, you know, like some of these guys are going crazy, and I was kind of looking for Connor and seeing what he was doing, and they were running like, they went out probably like 450, 455 pace, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not about to do that. My goal was just kind of run like 5:10 at the fastest for the first mile, maybe 5:15, 5:20 ideally. Ended up running close to like, I think it was 5:10 the first mile, might have even been like 5:08. But everyone else that went out around me went out way too fast, and I already passed him in the first mile. And then it was just Rory Linkletter, Connor Winter, and then this other dude from Africa, I think somewhere, I can't remember where. And then this guy named Garrett, who was also an Olympic marathon trials qualifier. So I was like sitting in 5th place for most of the race. Crossed through 4 miles. There was another aid station around mile 4. I grabbed water then and grabbed water at every other station after that until the last one, which was like a mile to the finish. And I'm like, I don't need the water. At that point, I just want to be done. It wasn't going to help me. But yeah, I had a solid first like 4 or 5 miles. I think I went through the 4 mile in like 20:27, and then the 5 mile in like 25:50. And then there was a kind of a hairpin turn right before the 10K, probably like 5.5. So I could kind of get a gauge how far ahead they were and also who was behind me at that point. So at that point, there were the 3 that I had mentioned. There wasn't very many people behind me. So I was like, okay, I can hold this. I know I can hold this spot. And then after that, it was 10K. So I was like, okay, I think I can hold this pace. At that point, I was on pace to run like 67, 68, cross through 10K in roughly 32:10. You know, after that point, it was uncharted territory. Then I got to mile 9. We kind of go through these trails behind neighborhoods in Boulder, and it was kind of a change of pace, both physically and mentally. I was able to kind of like get excited because there were like trees. I couldn't see the path very far ahead of me, which was kind of nice. It was kind of just like, all right, just, you know, break it up by really small segments and get through them. And then I could see Garrett was not very far in front of me. So I was like trying to catch him at that point. So then mile 10 came around and I just had like a second wind where a 5-minute pace felt super easy again. I was just cooking. I was like, you know, if we can finish like this is gonna be insane. I'm feeling like I could crush this last 5K. Unfortunately, that feeling only lasted until like mile 11. I got to mile like 11.5 and started catching up to Garrett in 4th. I didn't know I was 4th at the time, but I ended up passing him. We exchanged like, hey, good job, you know, like, you're doing great, kind of like words to each other. I pass him for a little bit, and then he passes me again, and then we kind of worked together for a little bit, and then he pulled away, was a little stronger at that point. I was kind of getting tired, and then we got to mile 13, and there was the 5K going on, which was interesting to say the least. Kind of weaving through people. It wasn't bad enough to like break up your rhythm, but it was kind of just annoying. You had to like think about it. And they had like the way they had the roads marked off, it wasn't really clear which side of the road you're supposed to run on. So I would always take the longer path around turns than what people might have done. But anyway, mile 13 was a long, like 2-3% uphill grade. Garrett had pulled away. I was just kind of hanging on as much as I could. And then there was a sharp left turn down into the finish line, and that was a steep downhill grade. It probably crushed like 430, 440 pace down that thing, just trying to get to the finish line. Could see sub 69 on the clock, and was hoping I could maybe dip under, but it was gonna be too close. But I ended up running 109.04, which is insane. That's like 5:16 per mile pace. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that personally, especially at altitude and on a kind of a tough course from what I heard anyway. I ended up running 5th place, but it was really cool. Was able to talk to Connor Winter at the end. You know, I said good job to him, and then just kind of enjoyed the expo that was going around, like did a little cool down. Yeah, it was a great event. Highly recommend it. Day 2 after the half marathon. Felt a lot better this morning. I went 8 miles. Still kind of full body tiredness. Lungs are still tired. Legs are a little sore. I did do a double with the run club. I went 6, did a little progression run. That I could tell more that my body needs some rest. I'm gonna take my first off day tomorrow since July 31st. Good morning. Woke up at 3:40 to watch the Vulcan launch. I didn't end up going until like 5:25, I think, Mountain Time. I'm about ready to go for my run. It's still dark outside, but today is the first day I've considered wearing tights. I'm not, but I think it's gonna be a cold one today. I'm gonna try to go in the bluffs. We'll see. Cotton candy sky over there, over the mountains. seeing so many deer this morning. Huge, huge bucks too. Biggest bucks I've ever seen in the wild, that's for sure. A little chilly out here. So I've been forgetting all week to bring this GoPro with me to the apartment gym. But yeah, I'm kind of injured right now. Pulled a muscle in my hamstring and it's kind of tugging on my glute, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Couldn't really run on Monday or Tuesday very well. It's getting better. I've been to the sports chiropractor twice this week. I'm going back on Monday just for one more, hopefully kick it out completely. I'm still able to run a little bit, so I did like 7 this morning and then hopped on the elliptical for another 15 minutes. Yesterday I did 6 miles in 20 minutes. I was planning to go off in mileage and hit like 80 again this week, but that's just not gonna happen. Pretty light week. I think my body just needs more of a break. Concerned, it's kind of a 2-week break before my next big thing, or 2-month break I should say. 2-month break before my next big thing, so not too worried there. It's Friday. I don't have to work today. The other issue with this time of year, as you can probably tell by right now, yeah, the sun isn't up yet. It's really getting late for sunrise here. Good. Hit by the sun. We're just on top. Sun's hitting the foothills. I think today is the last day of the year. Well, probably not, but it might be the last day of the year where I can wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's 53 degrees. It's getting warmer. I'm just gonna send it. It might be kind of chilly, but it's pretty dang warm for October 12th. So. Still haven't worn tights. I think in like a week it'll turn for a little bit, get cold. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I don't like having to put more clothes on in the morning, especially in the dark during the work week. That sucks, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, I'm gonna go run now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go up in the bluffs, try to see if we can see this comet that is like once in a 80,000 years. So fortunately it's kind of cloudy, so we're gonna try to see what we can see. Hiking up the bluff. Definitely feels weird to walk up. Dude, the bluffs at night's kind of a vibe, not gonna lie. I didn't expect it to be this cool. I'm about to start my run, but at Chatfield State Park. Beautiful morning, as usual. Almost 4 miles in. Going too fast, I'm out of breath, tired. I want to be done. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. On top of the reservoir. Top of the dam, I guess. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See it behind me. Nice flat stretch here on the top. See downtown Denver over there, the Tech Center, C470. We started way over there. We made it to the other side. Now we're going down the big ramp, back into the woods. Hot everyone. Just finished the first lap. It's like 11.5 miles. Now I'm just doing it again, but turning around at like 2.5 out. Cooking off at 6-minute miles. Oof. Finished 18 miles. Ended up doing kind of a workout long run. Last like 7 miles, I think we're all sub 6. I averaged 6:06 for the 18. Didn't bring any nutrition or water during that at all, so probably a mistake, but when it's cooler out, I don't feel like I need it as much. Got that full moon. Yeah, I'm definitely not going in the bluffs. Can hear the coyotes up there. Definitely not. But it's pretty dark out here. Made it on top of the bluff. Got the moon, whole moon behind me. Tights today. It's 39 degrees. Gotta get those yellow trees while they're still here. Body's tired today. Oh, that was hard. But the mountains are snowy. Big cloud covering the foothills. some spike bucks. Sun's coming out. I'm within my tolerance temperature for not wearing tights, but it's like really windy and it's kind of cold, so I opted for them again today. So, well, I'll probably warm up. One of the best things you can see as a distance runner on the road is a sign that says pavement ends. Hell yeah, it does. Some nice dirt road for a little bit here. Very short amount of time. I think that's going to be my last 18er for the training block. That was tough. Legs are cooked. Feeling burned out. This morning I did 2 mile warm up, back and break in the middle of the warm up, and then 5 by mile at supposedly race pace for 5K/4 mile, or just whatever I could do. And first one was like 4:56, felt way too fast. Next one I'm like, well, just keep sending it, I guess. Did 4:57, felt really awful, so I'm like, all right, on the third one, I'm just gonna ease up a little, not, try to like relax more. And I still was 4:57, but it felt like I was running way better. Felt really easy, and I'm like, okay. So then the next one was also 4:57. And I'm like, all right, should I do one more? I don't know if I need to. And I'm like, screw it. So I did. And then I ended up running 4:54. So it was a pretty solid morning. Body was kind of shocked to run that fast, though. I haven't ran that fast in a while. 35 degrees, feels like 26. Guess winter is finally showing up. Shoot. Baby bull snake. Pretty cold headwind. Ears are cold, body's cold. It's gonna be a cold couple miles here. on turnaround. Started feeling a lot better after mile 5. Final 2.5 miles here. Running like 6-minute mile. Got the 10s unit. The mountains are so clear this morning. Clouds. It's snowing this morning. Woke up to depression. There's like a foot of snow on the ground outside. This is crazy. I mean, I guess it's November already. And you can't even see the top of the bluff. I couldn't not come to the bluffs on a Friday. Love me the bluffs on the Friday. So much snow. No one's gone down the east-west trail yet, it looks like, so I'm the trailblazer. Can't see the mountains behind me anymore. Oof. On the descent. Wind in the face. Probably can't see it, but there's a deer up there. Several deer up there, actually. Just an update on the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday were good. Snowstorm hit Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. It was pretty much treadmill the rest of the week until hopefully tomorrow. The snow finally stopped this morning, and they're finally clearing the parking lot here. My mom told me I should build a snowman, so I went and built a snowman. There it is. The training block's winding down here pretty fast. Got 2 races coming up. I got the Mile High Turkey Trot on Thanksgiving. Here's my bib for it. And here's the shirt I got for it. Got Colder Boulder not long after that, so we're about a month till the training block ends. Yeah, so far this training block has been pretty successful. Got a lot of races in. I still wanted to do more. That's just the life of a runner, right? You always want to do more. Always think you can do better. Do with what you can and see what happens. So still working towards those long-term goals. The snow made it difficult to train. Obviously I can't run outside, but made it work on the treadmill. But it also made it feel like Christmas, and it's not even close to Christmas. So these last couple months of the year are always really hard to work and just get that grind set in. Well, I think enough of the snow melted to run outside. So I'm gonna do my long run outside. The snowman really fell over. Sidewalk got so bad. I hope it's not like that for the run, or else I'm going to have to turn around. This is a little better. Still not great. It's actually worse with the sun out because it glares in my eyes and I can't see what the puddles are wet or icy. You know the drill. Since when does the city not clear sidewalks? There's like obstacles, like a downed tree right here. Oh, top of the hill. Man, hills are hard right now on the training block. A lot of breath on them. Alright, time to make a loop around Cabela's. We don't need more furniture stores, man. Helicopter, helicopter. See the mountains out there? They're pretty snowy. Just over halfway. Doing the same thing again. Round 2. Got here running with Chris. Yeah. Sunday morning. Woo! I am so tired this morning. Hey everyone. So this week, I'm really tired. Legs feel lactic and almost completely drained. Tried doing a workout yesterday, and it was super windy. And every single hill I ran on was like the end of me. I felt completely out of shape, not fast at all, just completely flat, no motivation. I think I'm gonna start my taper next week because my body's like needs a break, I think, already. In other news, the cost of coming home this year for Christmas is up 36% compared to last year. So I dropped an extra like almost $200, $300 coming home, which is fun. So Got the heated gloves on today. I feel like it's gonna be a cold one. We're just there. Beautiful sunrise. Clouds are just lit up. Sun's hitting the mountain. Going for my long run today. It's kind of cold, a little breezy. I'm gonna risk not wearing the heated gloves today. This is supposed to warm up as the run goes on, but don't really feel like running today, so. A little colder than I thought. I think I'll be all right though. This is like a sketchy spot still. Getting better every day. Thankfully, I'm tapering now. Don't have to go as long. The climb. I'll run over it today. That sucked. It's so windy out. Last 5 miles I had the wind in my face and it was so cold. Felt out of breath the whole time. Definitely burned out. I needed that. Did 10 miles at moderate or stronger than moderate at some points. Felt great on the way back. I was crushing every hill. It was definitely a good confidence booster. I think the last 2 miles I had were 5:36 and 5:25. It's Wednesday, November 20th, 4:46 a.m. Got my thermal coat, get my thermal tights. Temperatures at like, I think 18 degrees, 17 degrees. Feels like it's 8 degrees. Coldest day by far. Definitely wearing the heated gloves today, I'll tell you that for sure. Didn't see a single person out there the whole run, not a single dog walker, no other runners, walkers, anything. I mean, cars obviously. Ooh, the last 2 miles were pretty cold. Contact started to freeze the last 2 miles. Yeah, also the last 2 miles, the wind just like really got in my face. Really picked up out of nowhere. That sucked because it's also running uphill. Made it through. I think that was the last cold day for the foreseeable future. So back to like 20s and 30s. It's another week, another Friday. It's really nice out this morning, as you can tell. It's like 35, minimal wind. Didn't get below freezing last night. Moon's just chilling up there. Let's get after it. 9 miles. Cow City out here today. Lots of cows. It's a massive buck right there. Good morning, cows. 4 or 5 coyotes. Oh no. Oh boy. Just broke up a pack of coyotes. Oh my god. 5 of them. Not ideal. Just kind of resting and getting ready for my big race next week. The forecast at a high of 35 and a low of 18 with potential for some snow the day before. Thankfully, we're going to be racing at Washington Park. I'm sure they'll clear snow for something like that. But yeah, my goal for it is low 20 minutes. I haven't raced since the half marathon. Try to run as close to 5-minute pace as possible. It's a flat course, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And then the next weekend I'm doing Colder Boulder, which is a 5K, and we're just gonna go have fun and just see what we can do, rip a 5K on some hills. I was gonna shoot for like low 15s, but I think just breaking 16 might be a more realistic thing there, but again, we'll see. In the meantime, I've been starting my taper, hitting 80-mile weeks volume wise for like 5 weeks in a row, and this week's the first week I'm cutting down. I'm gonna do 70. I feel like my intensity of training isn't enough to warrant a long break. It's more of just like, let's back off for a little while and just go easy for a couple weeks and then ease back up into it. Yeah, this training block's coming to an end. It's been a long one, it's been a eventful one, and probably one of my better ones, honestly, in general, but we're gonna try to finish the year out strong. Some of the Friday runs I've been doing this training block, that's definitely been probably one of the highlights of the training block. I'm ready to kind of show some fitness off here these next couple of weeks and then just coast it in for the end of the year and go home and see everybody. Today, I am going to donate 8 pairs of shoes that I don't wear anymore. So we're gonna get rid of Nimbus, Glide Ride 3, Glide Ride 1, Nova Blast, Supernova Plus, Nimbus, Nova Blast, and another pair of the Glide Ride. I really love this pair. I'm gonna bring them with me to Run Club tonight and throw them in the donation box. Night before the turkey trot, making some spaghetti. It's gonna be a cold one this year. It's gonna be overnight, it's gonna get down to like 15 degrees. By 9 a.m. it's supposed to be like 23 degrees. So it's gonna be pretty cold. One of the coldest mornings here in a while. I bought some hand warmers today at Target. But yeah, I'm gonna get there pretty early to get a good parking spot and then warm up like 45 minutes before. So I wanna try to park as close as I can to the start line so I can stay in my car as long as possible to stay warm and then get after it a little bit. So the plan is to run low 20 minutes and hopefully there's no professional runners there. Usually the winner is like low 20s, so I'm trying to win. Good morning. It's the morning of the turkey trot. Got a late breakfast here. Got peanut butter toast, granola bar, and banana. Not much different than my normal breakfast, but I didn't want to have a whole bagel, so with all that peanut butter. 17 degrees out, feels like 8. The wind is supposed to die down by the race time. I'm gonna leave here in about 30 minutes. Got the bib on. I actually did a pretty good job on the bib, my first try. I'm kind of rushing here, so I'm gonna get dressed and finish getting dressed and then head out. about 10 minutes till I go to the bathroom to warm up, and then I gotta find ULA and take a group photo, and then come back here and get ready to race.
Go Matt! Let's go Matt, you're crushing it! Yeah, Matt!
Got second. Running my cool down right now. Lots of people here. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Let's go, Keenan! All right, figured I'd give a little update on the race, how it went, the turkey trot. I went for a little warm-up jog, about 2 miles, took a picture with Team ULA, and then got to the start line, did 2 strides, and then just kind of tried to stay warm. When the gun went off, everybody went out like it was a mile. I was in like 7th, 8th, maybe even 10th place. You know, like still with people, but like they were ahead of me, and some people really took off, and I looked down after like 200 meters and I'm seeing 4:30 on my watch, and I'm like, oh my god, they must have been going like 4:10, 4 flat, if not faster pace, and I'm like, oh boy. And they looked pretty fit too, so I was like, well, this is either gonna be really fast or I'm not gonna win, you know. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep my pace, and whatever happens. About half mile in, I start reeling people back in, and all of a sudden I'm in the lead. Kind of kept the lead until about mile 2. I did hear someone like right on my heels drafting off me for like a good mile and a half, and then they went right on by. I kind of tried to stay on their pace, was falling off very slowly then over the course of the second half of the race. But yeah, got out in 4:45 at the mile. Didn't really look at, I guess I got my second mile split, it was like 5:01, and then it was like 4:59 and then 4:57, which is really impressive. I was not expecting to run that fast today. Sub 20 at altitude converts to, so I ran 19:52. It converts to like 19:06 at sea level, which is insane. Yeah, I met up with Isaac and Keenan from Run Club. I did also run into my coworker Asia. So yeah, we talked a little bit. It was good to see him and his friends again. He did a good job, as did the other few from Run Club. Overall, it was a good day. PR at altitude through the 5K at 15:16. So I'm pretty confident I can break 15 right now. Not at Colder Boulder on the tough course, but I'm still going to go out fast probably. So second place. Don't think I win anything, but it was fun. I'd do it again. Another cold morning. It's like 21 degrees with some strong wind. We're up in the bluffs. Oh man, tired from the race. Whew. That hill was really hard. You can see all the cows over there already. It's Cow City today. Whew. Pretty. Wind is strong, making it feel cold. And I got the heat gloves on, so we're doing well. Those cows are fighting. Cow City. Definitely helps with the mood in the morning. I am really tired today. Today is December 6th, Friday. It is pre-meet, technically, pre-race. Got Colder Boulder 5K tomorrow morning. 6 miles this morning, like 7:15 right now. I took my time to get out of bed. Yeah, let's go get this running. Always a great view in the morning. The Front Range. You know the drill. It's 4:09 a.m. I was gonna wake up at 4, ended up waking up at 3:50 or a little before that, just out of anticipation, I guess. Eating quick breakfast here. We have peanut butter bread, banana, and then I'm just gonna eat a cereal bar. Not hungry at all because it's early, but I gotta eat. We're gonna go pick up Asia here in about 20 minutes, and then head on over to Boulder. Excited to see what we can do today. Hopefully get the win, hopefully run pretty fast too. Gotta get out fast and then hang on. Little post recap, race recap here. If you can't tell from the 2 medals that I have, this was just the participation medal. First place. It's backwards, I think. Maybe you can read that. First place. Yeah, I ended up winning. Took it out. The first half mile was a pretty sharp downhill. So I went after it. Saw like 4:30, 4:35 through the most first half mile. So pretty fast. I knew it was going to be quick. There were still 2 guys kind of with me up until about maybe 500, 600 meters in. And then took a right and went up, did a climb for about half mile. Went through the mile in like 4:41, so pretty fast. But went through a blistering 4:41 first mile. I knew I couldn't hold that pace. So the second mile, had a nice kind of downhill, gradual downhill, but there were a lot of sharp turns and some uphill still, so it was kind of difficult. Went through that mile in 5:06, so pretty significant slowdown there, but I think that one had the most elevation gain during that mile, if I'm not mistaken. After the second mile, there was this nice half mile of probably the steepest hill on the entire run, but you know, you had to get through it because the last half mile was a very gradual downhill all the way to the finish. So I was trying to run up that hill as hard as I could so I could open up well and just push down the downhill. I think my last mile was like 4:57, although I definitely felt I was moving quicker than that at some points, but you know, my legs are tight at that point, so who really knows. But yeah, it was a really fun day, really great atmosphere. I ran 15:11 for first place on hills, a hilly course at altitude around CU's campus. So yeah, it was great. I spent the day with Asia. We walked around campus afterward, watched his race. He got a huge PR. But yeah, got a burrito and free donut and ate that, and now I'm back. Dropped Asia off. It's 10:30. I'm going to see Interstellar and IMAX tonight with some friends, so I'm excited to see that. If this is the end of the training block, man, that was a good way to end it. I think it's safe to say I can break 15 after today, even at altitude maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how the body responds after today. I'm still planning to do a long run tomorrow, like 12, 13. Pretty chill, probably up in the bluffs. Yep, just gonna show off the medals again. All right. My body is very, very sore. This is gonna be a very interesting run for sure. I'm gonna go up in the bluffs because I didn't get to go on Friday. We're just gonna go nice and slow today and just, oh, that bluff climb is gonna suck. But let's go get after it, I guess. The bluffs incline hill really killed me today. Holy crap. Still out of breath. Beautiful morning up here, as usual. Bike speaking the distance. Oh wow, why are you wearing shorts and a tank? Well, it snowed last night. Got like an inch on the ground. Feels like 8 degrees outside. We're doing treadmill today. 8 to 9 miles. Pushed myself way too hard today. Did a nice progression moderate until about mile 7 or 8. Heart rate was getting pretty high towards the end. Got down to 6-minute pace. Then I had a great idea to increase by 0.5 miles per hour every quarter mile till the end. It got down to 5-minute pace. I was redlining. I'm still lightheaded. Finding my why. Some kind of reflection here about training block, the summer, the year. You know, one of my goals this training block was to just try to have more fun with it. I think I definitely did. I created a new weekly tradition that I can hit most of the time. Every Friday morning, I would go and run up in the Bluffs Regional Park and watch the sunrise and run with the sunrise. It felt like I was just like on top of the world. It felt like I was like home, safe up there. It was really cool to see all the different sunrises this year. I started doing it in like June. It just became a weekly tradition to go up there and take a shot in front of one of the overlooks facing east. And then as the year went on, the sun kind of drifted out of the frame over further south. But it was kind of cool to see that there was this bush that was right on the edge of the drop off kind of on the bluff, you know, watching it kind of just stay in the frame, all these different shots over the course of the training block, which was pretty cool. Also just how green everything was when the training block started was kind of insane for how much it dried up here during the summer. And then once fall hit and winter weather started coming in, just watching all of the different you know, clothing I would wear, all of the different things I would see, whether it be like, oh my gosh, there's snow everywhere, or there's water, I'm running through a rainstorm, or lightning storm even a couple times there with Run Club. I think this was probably one of my favorite training blocks of all time. I just felt like a whole new person this training block. You know, I'm over a year out of college now. I kind of have a good routine of what I do. It is still tough, you know, I can't go to a track very often. There's a lot of high school tracks around here I can utilize, fortunately, but you know, you can't really go out there during school hours if there's classes outside. So that really limits you to the weekends, but the weekends there's always some sort of sporting event happening either on the football field in the middle or around the area. So kind of have to be creative with the track time. That was very limited. I think I only hit the track maybe 2 or 3 times this whole training block. A lot of these I wanted to record, but I run in the dark. So the GoPro doesn't have good night settings on the camera. So but yeah, I think this training block definitely was my favorite. You know, in college, there's definitely that pressure of needing to perform even in practice on a given workout day or anything, but you know, there's so much more freedom now where I can just go, if I'm going on like a moderate run, I will if I'm feeling bad, I'm not gonna push it unless like I'm close to the end, and then sometimes I'll just power through it. But there's no need to, like, there's nothing that's that important or critical that I need to do something like that. And that really proved to be successful for me this year. I had some pretty hard workouts that I didn't want to do. Just mentally doing those tough workouts is definitely harder now because there's no one to push you. It's just me. I do have people I can run with. They're not in the kind of shape that I want to be in to do a workout with. So they're more there for like long runs, casual days, just getting miles in. Another thing that made this training block so fun compared to the other ones was Run Club. I started going to Run Club in February, and that has been my Tuesday and Thursday almost every week. I can make it work. Met a lot of people through it, really trying to keep going to those. Win a lot of prizes. I feel bad for how many prizes I win at Run Club. But yeah, Run Club has really elevated my motivations levels because it gives me something to look forward to in the week. You know, a lot of these weeks are long, grueling training periods where when I'm running 90 miles a week, like knowing I'm on like a Tuesday and it's like, okay, I've run club tonight, I get to run with people. It definitely helps break it up and helps me to keep pushing at that high level. It's still not perfect. You know, I wake up before 5 a.m. during the work week and it's cold and dark. The sunrise doesn't happen now that we're at the end of the year until after 7-10 a.m. It's definitely not ideal way to train, but I also think it gives me that mental edge over the rest of my competition when I do end up racing, because I know that I have done something that most people won't. You know, even the pros don't do that. I'll still get out the door. I'm gonna do it because that's the only time I can do it. And if I want to keep achieving this level of fitness and seeing what I can do, it's not just gonna happen here and there every once in a while when I feel like running. I gotta do it when I don't want to. The big race, this training block, was the Boulderthon half marathon, where I placed 5th in 1 hour, 9 minutes, 4 seconds, which was insane to me because that's like 5:16 pace at altitude on a rolling hills course. 2 months after that, between that and my next race, which ended up being a local turkey trot 4 mile, which I got 2nd place in, and ran the same time I did at Cross Alumni, which was at sea level. So that was almost in a way a breakthrough performance. It really showed me like, oh wait, I am super fit here. I'm finally acclimated. The thing you notice at altitude over sea level is like your legs, they start to feel a little tired, obviously, when you're running really fast, but it's more your lungs. You're breathing like twice as heavy as you normally would, trying to make up for that lack of oxygen. You know, I do have some big goals coming up, whether it's trying to qualify for the Olympic trials and the marathon. I'm looking to do maybe a marathon in the fall of 2025 for the first time. I want to maybe do a half marathon in the spring of 2025 just to get some more experience. But I think just another year of building miles and experience before I start really tapping into some of those marathon workouts is gonna go a long way, because I'm not playing the short-term game. Like, yeah, winning these races is fun, and you know, it's not like nationals or something or conference. It's like, it's more of like a workout race, you know, like practicing for what's coming a couple years down the road. I'm not so much focused on right here, right now. It's more just like baby steps, and eventually we're gonna show up when we're there, and we're either gonna have it or we're not. And I'm betting that I will. Who knows how much longer my body can take it. Another thing, this training block that helped me was I had to go to a sports chiropractor, but I think that helped just kind of keep things moving and loose. It's been a great year, and I can't wait to see what the next training block looks like. And hopefully we can stay injury-free and keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible. And as far as finding my why, it's just keep running with people that I love running with, exploring nature where I can, keep running during the sunrise and the bluffs, keep chasing those goals even if they don't seem possible, because you know, someday they will be. And if I don't chase those goals now, I don't know if I ever will, or ever will ever be able to. I'm not stopping, and I'm not going anywhere. That's why I run.